Am I willing to pay for what I'm going to do for getting out of alignment on the back end? It might seem like short-term pleasure, but when you get out of alignment, it takes time to get back in, and you are going to lose some momentum, some progress. Are you okay with it?
The most extraordinary things that human beings can achieve always come when you set really extraordinary goals and then you stay in alignment to get them. Set the intention, pay attention, do the work, check in, check in with it.
Next Level Nation, welcome back to another very special, as always, episode of Next Level University, where we teach you how to level up your life, your love, your health, and your wealth. We hope you enjoyed our latest episode, number 907, Why Most People Suck at Sales. Today, for episode number 908, it's Strategy Saturday, how to know when you're outside of alignment. So Alan had this idea. I will let Alan lead the dance, as they say.
So it is Strategy Saturday, which is my favorite of all the days, Strategy Saturday. So a long time ago, Kevin and I created something called the Alignment Audit, and I know that sounds so exciting for everybody, but we just re-evolved it, for lack of better phrasing, to a specific 5 questions. So when someone comes up to you and says, hey, how fulfilled are you from 0 to 10? I believe that if you say 7, that means that you are a 7 out of 10 in alignment with your highest self, your greatest potential, your greatest level of contribution, and your greatest quality of life, unique to you. And so this alignment audit is the way in which Kevin and I operate and how we lead our business and our team and ourselves. So there's 5 different questions that I'm going to ask. But Kev, first, do you want to give context?
No.
No.
I'm going to let you do I'm going to let you do your thing, man.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, you're good.
All
You're
right.
up.
So if you're out there listening or watching this, if you're not driving, write these questions down. The first question is, what 3 goals, if you achieved them, you make me laugh, man. This is funny.
I wasn't expecting that. No. This is you.
We have fun. All right, number 1. What 3 goals, if you achieved them, would make this the best year of your life? That's number 1. Number 2, what 4 key behaviors do you need to be doing daily to achieve those goals? Number 3, what core values must you embody to achieve those goals? So for example, if one of your goals is fitness, one of your core values, so if you want to lose, so one of our team members wants to lose 21 pounds in the next 21 weeks, and we set him up with a spreadsheet. And so a core value had better be fitness. Okay. Number 4, what core beliefs must you have to achieve those goals? In other words, you must believe that it's possible. You must believe it's possible for you. You must believe that it'll be worth it. But more importantly, if your goal is to lose 21 pounds in 21 weeks, you must also believe in working out every day. That's another example. Like working out every day is how I'm going to achieve that. So core beliefs. Number 5, what's the one most important thing that I must measure every single day if I want to stay on track? So if it's a financial goal, obviously it's probably your bank account or your gross revenue or whatever. If it's a fitness goal, it's most likely the scale. The spreadsheet that we set our team member up with today, 2 team members are actually on the spreadsheet, and it tracks your average pounds per week lost. So right now, one of our team members is averaging 0.4 pounds per week over the last 29 days. And now she knows whether or not she needs to exercise more or eat less. So again, this is the alignment score. And again, in this example, let's say you do want to lose 21 pounds in 21 weeks. When you're off track, it means you're outside of alignment. You're outside of alignment with that goal. Okay, so let's make an adjustment. So the analogy here is kind of like a plane taking off from Boston flying to LA. If the nose of the plane is just 1 degree off, then the plane will actually end up like 150 miles off course. But they have a device within the plane that says, okay, we're off, and it continues to adjust. And so that's what this is. This is an alignment audit. It's to figure out, okay, am I actually in alignment with my goals? Do my core beliefs and core values align with those goals? Because if you have a goal to lose 21 pounds in 21 weeks, but yet you don't value fitness, you're probably in trouble. If you don't believe in tracking calories, but yet you have that goal, you're probably in trouble. And so you just have to understand that alignment really is the way you achieve goals. And this alignment audit will help you understand that.
Alan, I think people not only avoid difficult conversations with others, but I think people often avoid difficult conversations with themselves. And I think that goes hand in hand with alignment for most people. I was on a show the other day. I've been on a ton of podcasts lately, and it's been awesome because I get to tell different parts of my story, and I'm remembering parts of the story that I just don't talk about. So I'll have a lot of different stories from the journey for this podcast. But this person said, "How do you stay so consistent?" And I said, honestly, as much as I'd like to say I'm something special or I'm more disciplined, I have the conversation with myself daily that, Kev, either you do these things or you don't get what you want. The things that I do every day are based on the ultimate goal, and they're created to keep me in alignment with health, with wealth, with life, with love, with the podcast, with the business, with everything. And I don't always think that people don't know what to do. They don't know how to do it consistently, or maybe they give themselves easy outs or whatever it may be. One of my favorite questions, and this is something I did for a long time, and I think we forget the things that work, Alan. What would the best version of Kevin do? I had that moment earlier where there was an hour in between my last call and us recording this, and the best version of Kevin would go meditate, and then he would write out his stuff for these episodes that we're recording. I didn't want to. I wanted to watch car videos. That's what I wanted to do. And I went and meditated for 10 minutes, and I came prepared with my stuff today. What would the best version of you do? The best version of you is the one that stays in alignment. So you have to be willing to have that conversation with yourself before you do whatever it is that's going to take you out of alignment. Taryn and I are ordering pizza tonight. She said, "Hey, when can we get pizza?" Because we're both dieting. And I said, we can get it tonight. I just have to track, and I have to make sure that I stay within my calories. And that's me staying within alignment, because I'll be disappointed if I let myself down. I'm not going to be letting any. What kind of za? I'm getting pepperoni and Hamburg. So.
Nice.
But Domino's, okay, think of it this way. Domino's so I can track the calories.
Yep.
Domino's doesn't have the best pizza. They have the most easily trackable pizza.
And I actually have a really exciting live event coming up in Boston. If you can come visit us, I'm joining my friends at Next Level University, and I would love to meet you all. And that is on March 26th. So get your tickets soon.
So now I do 24 habits a day. Why? Because that is what has been designed to keep me aligned. Maybe for you, it's one under health, it's one under wealth, and it's one under love. Track your weight, track your finances, and whether it's self-love or say something you're grateful for about your partner, that is the beginning of you getting into alignment. And as you get further down the path, that alignment gets tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter until you're on a beam, just staying in alignment all the time. And that's what Alan and I are blessed to be able to do. And the team and our clients, that's the only difference is with our clients, mine being podcasting, Alan being business and in lifestyle design, we understand what they want and we know what has to be aligned in order for that to happen. That's the only difference. So next time you have an opportunity to go outside of alignment, you have that little break in your mind where you say, should I do this? Ask yourself, what would the best version of me do? And then the second question, I used to say this when I was doing fitness coaching, Alan. People would say, well, I kind of want to have a cheat meal, or we're going out and I'm going out with friends and I don't want to have to track. Are you okay with it taking longer? If you're okay with this setting you back the entire week, go do your thing. But understand the detriment that comes with this perceived benefit short term. I think that's an important thing too. So ask yourself that question. What would the best version of me do? And then part 2, am I willing to pay for what I'm going to do for getting out of alignment on the back end? It might seem like short-term pleasure, but when you get out of alignment, it takes time to get back in, and you are going to lose some momentum, some progress. Are you okay with it?
When you plug something into your GPS and you're driving and then you take a wrong turn, it has to realign you. It has to think for a minute and then find a different route, or if there's a detour. It's the same idea, right? When you take a wrong turn, you're going to have to try to realign yourself in order to still get to the goal. So people who aren't very goal-oriented and have an aversion to goal orientation, obviously not many of you since you listen to this show, but you got to understand that alignment is predicated on a destination. It just is. If you want to lose 21 pounds in 21 weeks, that's the goal. Now you can stay aligned to that. And people say, well, how do I know if I'm in alignment? What's the goal? It's all contextual. So if your goal is to build muscle, you need to eat a surplus of calories. So if you're eating more than you burn, you are in alignment with building muscle. But if your goal is to burn fat, then you are outside of alignment by eating more calories. So it's all contextual based on the individual, based on the goal, based on the core values. And we have a digital asset that's being created, so it'll be in the show notes, of this alignment audit. If you want to know, am I on track or not? Here's the way to do it. This year can be the best year of your life, but it's not going to be if you don't achieve the goals that matter to you. And whether we want to admit it to ourselves or not, what we want in life, we can set as a goal. And if you don't set it as a goal, it's not just going to happen. You're not going to stumble upon these incredible things. You're not going to accidentally lose 21 pounds in 21 weeks. I know I keep using that example, but the most extraordinary things that human beings can achieve always come when you set really extraordinary goals and then you stay in alignment to get them. Set the intention, pay attention, do the work, check in, check in with it. And we have this digital asset available in the show notes. Download that, answer these questions for yourself, and then make this year actually the best year of your life.
If you set the intention to do that, to make this the best year of your life, what Alan just said, 2 weeks from today, if you're listening to this on Saturday, will be March 26th, our first live event of this year, Next Level Live. It's an opportunity for you to get around people who believe in what you believe in. They believe in self-improvement. They want to get to the next level. They like talking about their dreams. They have aspirations. They want to stay in alignment. You might meet somebody that you're friends with for life. Maybe it's a peak performance partner. You have no idea what you're going to learn. I told somebody this the other day, Alan. I said, yeah, you're going to learn a ton from the people on stage, but you know what you're really going to learn about when you're sitting in the audience? You're going to learn about yourself. And you're going to say any number of things. Wow, I'm way further than I thought. Wow, I do belong in a room like this. Wow, my dreams are actually possible. Look at all these people doing the same thing. So everything you need to know is in the show notes. You can visit our website. It's under the events tab. But again, when you set a goal, opportunities present themselves. This is an opportunity for you to hit the Mario Kart booster for growth. Please, please, please join us. It will be wonderful.
So as you know, if you're a listener of the show, we have an app. It is called Optimal, and it's not on the App Store yet. But if you do want that app, it's a simple habit tracker. It's still in its infancy, but this app will keep getting better and better and better. And we have currently, I think, 14 people using the app, including Group 5 and group coaching. So it's in the beginning stages. But if you resonated with what Kevin said of like tracking one habit under health, one under wealth, and one under love, we're starting people out with 3 habits. So, and then eventually you graduate to 6, and then 9, and then eventually 12. The whole NLU team is on 12. Reach out to us, and we can send you a link to the app. We have a champion of the app, so shout out to Matt, and we'll put you in touch with Matt. We'll get you on the app, and we'll get you tracking. Start small. Kevin does 24 things a day now, every single day, and never misses and gets 100%. But when we first started 3.5 years ago, he started with 5 things. So big things start small. At one point, Amazon only sold books.
And I missed pretty often when I was doing 5 things. So that, again, it's not expected that you're going to get 100% with 5. Just think of it. It's better to get 20% tracking 5 habits than getting 100% of tracking nothing. That's progress, even though it might not seem like it. Next Level Nation, tomorrow for episode number 909, we sat down with the wonderful Danielle Murr. She was a radio personality in the Boston area, very much a local celebrity. And 4 years ago, Alan and I got to go to her house and interview her in person. And after we left, we went to the beach after, and I cried because it was this amazing moment for me. We got to interview her again, and so much has changed in her life. And we're going to talk about why betting on yourself is the best bet you can make. So we hope you'll enjoy that tomorrow. As always, we love you. We appreciate you, grateful for each and every one of you. And at NLU, we do not have fans. We have family. We will talk to you tomorrow with the wonderful Danielle Murr.
Please reach out.